Hey guys, it's Debbie and I hope y'all are doing well. I wanted to pop on here today to give you guys a really easy DIY that we can do at home, and you could do with your kids, you could do for yourself, and I entitled it Chakra Mood Boards. And I had talked about this before, the different colors. I've got kind of like a rainbow tie-dyed shirt, bandana here to go with my shirt. The different colors of the rainbow and how wearing certain colors can be grounding or can be healthful or can be, interesting when you're, doing a talk or something like that. And hi, thanks for joining. So what I wanted to talk about was making chakra mood boards. And it's so easy. All you really need is a piece of cardboard, and this could come out of like a frame. It could come out of like a legal pad or something like that, or packing material. And I'm going to start with the root chakra, and I'm wearing red right now. And this is just a simple idea of something that I did. I took a magazine and I cut out different pictures here. And then what I did is I took a little flowered paper punch, and then I wrote down like one of the words that would go with red. One of them was stamina, and that would be for the root chakra. Another one was vitality, and then you can add on additional things. And where I would suggest getting them from is little things like I'll save old calendars, okay? And as I mentioned before, like red has to do with appetite. That's why a lot of restaurants will have red booths, red tablecloths, red napkins, that type of thing. So you could take something as simple as a little calendar like this, and you could cut out the pictures. And I'm calling it a mood board more so because I'm trying to do like the chakras versus like a vision board, but it could also be a vision board and kind of double as that. So let's say this one has some holiday decor on it, because red, it's got the poinsettias and it's got some holly berries and it's got some like decorations and stuff like that. So let's say you were aspiring to be maybe a decorator. So maybe while you're doing these grounding root chakra boards or something like that, you could also include, to kind of make it like a dream board or a vision board, something that you enjoy. So maybe that would be something like you wanted to host an event, or maybe like red, cookies, because maybe you want to be a chef or be something in the culinary world. So what I'm in the process of doing, and I can't believe I still don't have these done yet, but I went and started a board for every single color of the chakras. And then another one that I have to show you was the next chakra, which would be like the second one, and that color would be orange. There is a little bit of yellow in here, and this one I just happened to get like out of a gardening magazine. And you can see that there's like a birdhouse on here. There's a sunflower where you're kind of looking up from the stem, and then there's also some other flowers on here. And then what you could do, there's a little butterfly on here. What you could do for that is just like your direct mail or magazines that you subscribe to, because I know people still subscribe to magazines, but I also know that people get a lot of direct mail, and this would be something. So this right here is a magazine. It was like from around Thanksgiving. It's got like a wreath on here, and it's got some leaves above the door. So you could cut that out separately, and you could incorporate that into this for this kind of orangish yellow chakra. And that is so simple. You just, see what kind of mail you have. You could definitely print stuff, but I like the shiny pictures. So that's why I was suggesting old mail, flyers, stuff that you get in the mail. And again, you could do that. So let's say you wanted to make something for the yellow solar plexus or the orange. You could add more yellow or orange depending on which chakra you wanted to do, or if you kind of wanted to combine them together since they're sort of near each other. And then let's say you liked to garden. So it's not just a chakra board. Now it's turned into a mood board or a dream board or a vision board. And you put other stuff on there, like maybe you put fruits and vegetables that are orange or yellow that you would find in a garden. So that would be something really cool that you could do as well. I've got a couple here that are completed, and I'll show you those. They're various different sizes depending on the size of the cardboard, but this one I really liked because it has a lot of words on it. And orange is all about creativity. And so this one was really fun. I've got words that would be associated with that particular chakra, and you can just look that kind of stuff up online. I've got enthusiasm, I've got creativity, I've got optimism, I've got emotional expression, pleasure, that type of thing. So these were some old flyers from Disney, like really old, because Disney Quest doesn't even exist anymore. And I just had like a Disney flyer that I had gotten in the mail, and then I put different words on there. And again, this could be for the chakras. And ideally, what I would suggest, most of these are like an 8.5 by 11 size. You could do any size, but you could go to like the dollar store and you could get small frames. So what you could do would be really cool for like a backdrop in your office, or something like that, or on a wall. Like, again, I always think about people that are in apartments that can't maybe necessarily paint the wall. So let's say your wall is more like this door here where it's white, okay? Then you could make one of these for each of the chakras, and then you could frame them and put them in order, but you could also make this into a vision board. It says romance, and it's got like these really pretty lights. So maybe it would be like, maybe you're a travel agent, and maybe you are, envisioning booking vacations for people, and you've got this awesome, travel magazine that you could cut up or something like that. And then it could be doubling as a mood board, a vision board, and a dream board, or let's say you're planning, a honeymoon or something like that. So here's another one that's full and that's done. And then the other one that I have that's finished completely is the green, which is the heart chakra. And a lot of times you'll hear different practitioners and people say that, pink is the heart chakra as well. Green is the traditional color, but then I think somehow pink got mixed in. So you could see that I think on one of these, this kind of has like a pinkish color, not exactly, but you could definitely add pink. And then with this one, again, I did a little bit more on this one. So I took a flower paper punch. These are just little pieces of, I use a lot of old stationery, old envelopes, that type of thing. And then I'll punch out the shape, whatever shape it is that I want, or you could use stencils. And then I wrote the words on there that associated with the actual chakra. So for this one, we've got acceptance, we've got calmness, we've got emotional balance, we've got harmony, we've got love and peace and that type of thing. And it's interesting because when you put all of these pictures together, it kind of makes its own pattern. So for calmness, obviously we think about being in nature a lot. So there's like there's like a small bird here, there's some different plants, like some maybe vegetables, a butterfly, and that type of thing. So again, you could have this, and again, speaking of like greeting cards, sometimes people will maybe discard them. So maybe you cut off the part where somebody wrote and there was like a beautiful photograph or a beautiful picture or a beautiful saying or something like that. And you could do that as well. So basically, I've got the other couple ones. I've got a blue one that I'm working on. I've got the violet one that I'm working on, and the throat chakra. So like the throat chakra one would be blue, and I've got like a lot of pictures of teal. Like you could do clouds, you could do water, you could do like a beautiful, ocean or something like that. And again, maybe just do it as a mood board with the chakras. And then anytime you are feeling like you need a little extra boost for any particular chakra that maybe you feel is out of alignment, or maybe you're wanting some calm and you don't know that it's necessarily that, but you're drawn to this. And you don't even necessarily have to frame them. Yes, you could totally get like a inexpensive frame, or you could get a nice frame. It doesn't really matter. Or you could just get one of those little, like a plate stand where it would hold it from behind, and you could just kind of prop it up. And then you could look at them and refer to them whenever you need a little boost. So I was talking the other day about how they were saying adults especially should be getting like more play into their life. So orange to me is like a playful color. It's a happy color. It is a creative color. So let's say, you're feeling like a little bit stuck or you're down and you want to like spark your creativity, or you're feeling like you need a staycation, or you're feeling like you need a little bit of playfulness in your life, do something fun like this. It's so easy. I just use glue stick, like literally like kids glue stick for like back to school and stuff like that. And you can cut out separate words. This word was part of a different a different magazine, and so was this one right down here where it says like rock and it says romance and stuff like that. So basically it's sort of like a vision board, but it's also like a mood board, because you want to change your energy and you want to use it to maybe get yourself kind of out of a funk or something like that. It's a super cool idea to like empower children who maybe feel like they don't have the ability to express their emotions. But like, let's say they saw something fun like this, like these cookies, and they were like, oh wow, I love that. And this whole little calendar had all different kind of like culinary things on it, and I have a bigger one as well. And let's say they were wanting to express themselves and they didn't really know how, but they saw these pictures and they were like, wow, I really am drawn to that color. Whether they love it as their favorite color, maybe they're like, it feels like it's missing out of their life or whatever. And then you just start cutting out pictures, you start putting them on there. And then if you want to get really more fancy, you can add different words, or you can put meaning behind it again, where like this would be for the mellow yellow kind of, chakra, the yellow solar plexus, that type of thing. And then you could put meaning behind it. So I think it has multiple uses. And again, you just want to get something that you either got in the mail, some sort of like mailer like this, cut out something. You could do postcards, you could do anything. But the idea is to basically get different shades of one color that associate with the chakras. And you can look online. You can see the different colors as they go up. We're talking like the main chakras that go through the body, and then make one for each. And ideally, if you can make them all the same size, you could frame them, you could put them on a wall. They have those other really cute little things where like you could like string it, and then you get those tiny little mini clothespins. You could do so many different things with it, and it would just be like a fun project. You could actually do it in a scrapbook, but I'm suggesting doing it on something tangible like a piece of cardboard that's a little bit more sturdy than like a scrapbooking page. And it's a good use for upcycling and recycling, and I like to do that. And I always have like extra flyers, magazines, postcards, things that I pick up, and then I'm like, what am I going to do with them? I'm at like some sort of thing, and they have like these really shiny, glossy, like event whatever for some thing that they have going on. And so I just had mentioned that I wanted to talk to you guys about that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a little clip of this, pick a little section of it, and then repost that. And then what I do with the full videos is I usually repost them to the YouTube channel, so that people that maybe missed it or aren't on this platform or whatever want to watch it in entirety. And I just thought it would be like a fun little project. So all you really need is like some magazine pictures, some cardboard, some sort of a shape that you maybe want to cut out and write little words on. This is just a paper punch. You could use stencils. You could use a cookie cutter. That would be like super cool. Tracing the shape of something. You could do it in hearts. I just happen to have something that was the shape, but hearts would be really cool, or like some sort of circles would be cool too, because they say there's like these swirling energy that run up through the center of the body. So anyway, this was just a quick little kind of like a DIY, kind of like behind the scenes. I'm liking doing that, and I hope that you guys are. Thank you guys so much for joining, and liking, sharing, following, commenting if you want to do that, or send me a little message. But again, super easy idea to make a chakra / vision board / mood board / dream board, whatever you want to call it. But we're using the chakras as the kind of launching off spot for making the color choices, and then you pick the pictures that you're drawn to. Maybe you're drawn to nature pictures. Maybe you are drawn to images of, I don't know, food, or you're drawn to images of family, or you're drawn to images of whatever. I think it's just sort of like a more intentional vision board, if you will, because you could still have the different pictures you like, find the colors that are dominant for the different chakras. Like I said, put them on the wall behind you, put them in front of you in your office. And then what you really could do, which would be really cool, is once you make them, take a picture of them with your phone, and then use it as you could like make a little memory movie, like the phones will do that. You can make little iMovies, or depending on what kind of phone you have, you could do that. You could then put music to it if you wanted to, which would be really cool, because if you go on to different things, there's chakra music for balancing chakras, or just relaxing music. Or if you wanted something that wasn't instrumental, you could totally do that. And then once you've screenshotted the picture, then you have your own sort of artwork that you made. I mean, if you're a real photographer and you take your own and you print your pictures, that would be awesome. But like, how cool would it be to have something like this as your like screensaver, or some sort of a scrolling one of those scrolling screensavers on your laptop. You could totally do that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for your interest, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll post a little mini clip of this, and I will repost the entire video to the other platforms so that you can watch it in whole. But if you're just joining, or you are jumping on and off, we were basically talking about creating chakra mood boards based on the different colors of the chakras, with the little words that go with it. And you can look that up anywhere online, to have like the words that would identify with that, for like peace or harmony or energy or playfulness or clarity, that type of thing. And then just, it's like almost taking a vision board or a mood board or a dream board to the next level by incorporating the energy that you want to go with the actual board, like the red or something like that. You're incorporating the energy, and then you're incorporating the words for the feelings, emotions, that type of thing that would go with it. And then ideally you would want one for each of the chakras. I still don't have them all complete. And now this will maybe inspire me to finish the other ones so I can show you the ones that I didn't do. So thank you all very much, and y'all all have a wonderful day. Bye.